Hi, this is a J. Robinson Camp video blog. My name is Eustice. I'm the Director of Wrestling Operations for J. Robinson Intensive Camps. As you can probably hear, I'm a little bit under the weather. It just got me thinking about wrestler health here as we get into the heart of the winter. Postseason's coming up. There's a few things that high school wrestlers really have to be aware of, and I'm just going to give a few tips here today on some things to hopefully keep you healthy as we move into the postseason and into those state tournaments. Biggest one I think that gets overlooked a lot is rest. And the thing that I always go by is sometimes rest is just as important as the training that we're doing. Your body has to have time to recover and heal itself in order to perform at its highest level. So especially at this time of year, cold and flu season like I got going, make sure you're finding enough time to rest. That's sleeping at night, but it's also just physically, just letting your body recover and kind of get back to where it needs to be in order to keep going back into that practice room every day and training hard. Next on the list, which equally as important, is probably nutrition. This is one area that wrestlers sometimes maybe stumble a little bit, but it's something that what you put in your body is how you're going to perform. That's kind of what you should be thinking about. Now, I'm not a trained nutritionist, but it's pretty simple. Whatever you put in your body is what your body's going to perform on every day in practice and on the mat in competition. Water is a huge part of that. If you're putting stuff in your body during the day that isn't water, you should really examine why you're putting that in your body. I'm talking about energy drinks. If you're a high school kid, you probably shouldn't be drinking coffee. That's just going to dehydrate you. Pop obviously is not a good thing. But also, your Gatorades, your Powerades have so much sugar in them. Sometimes those can be detrimental to you as well. So think about your water intake. That's also going to keep you healthy. Your body needs a lot of water. You shouldn't be dehydrating all the time anyway. That's a really small time frame that you should be dehydrating. So keep that water in you. That's going to help keep you healthy. Next, I brought a few things here to show, but just cleanliness in general. Everything that you touch. Wrestling's not a very clean sport, but we can do a lot of things to help make it a little bit healthier. So when I was in college and high school, I really thought about these things just because they were constantly in contact with my body, and I'm not sure every wrestler thinks about these things. So we have our headgear. How often are you washing this thing? You'll find these wipes, these germicidal wipes from your trainer. These are germicidal. These are not the bleach kind that you use for wiping down your kitchen countertops. Make sure these are safe for your skin, but pretty much, at least once a week, every couple days, you should be using these wipes to wipe down your headgear. Chin cups are one of the greatest inventions for wrestling, but this traps a lot of bacteria, a lot of germs. Make sure you're wiping these out. This is something not a lot of kids think about, but think of all the germs that are on top of here. Another one at practice, your water bottle. A lot of kids bring their own water bottle. How often are you rinsing these out with soap and water? The nozzle, all those things. Make sure these things are clean. Again, a lot of bacteria, a lot of germs. Don't be sharing these with people. That's another one. Especially at summer camp, we see a lot of these. These are bacteria traps. How often are you washing these? It's nice to just hang them up in your locker. They're dry the next day, but they're also disgusting. So make sure you're taking those home. I wouldn't go more than a day or two without washing these back home in the washing machine. Same goes with an elbow pad or an ankle brace or something like that. If they're cloth, they're trapping bacteria and germs. Lastly, this is a lower back wrap, but I see a lot of kids wearing shoulders harnesses. Again, those have to be washed regularly. Make sure you're taking care of your equipment. Mouth guard. A lot of kids are wearing mouth guards now, or their case. You can see mine from college. If you can zoom in on that, it's pretty nasty, but these need to be rinsed off soap and water at least every day or two. I used to take a toothbrush with toothpaste and clean it out. That told me that it was clean. But let's make sure that our equipment's getting washed. Clothes cannot be worn more than once. Okay, if you wear them into the wrestling room, they need to be washed. There's never a time that those shouldn't be washed. Hopefully you got a mom or dad that's willing to do laundry for you every day. A lot of coaches now are doing laundry for the athletes. That's essential. That's bare minimum that those things need to be washed every single day. Your socks, underwear, shorts, shirt, those things need to be washed. And finally, just a few tips to keep you healthy throughout the year. Your preparation. You know, as we get into the heart of the season, it's cold, the season's dragging on a little bit. You might go into practice and you might not warm up or stretch the way that you should. It's got to be an everyday thing where we're stretching, we're warming our body up to the right temperature, the right flexibility, we're getting loose before we do anything too hard. You got to take care of your body, and your body will take care of you. If you have any other questions, feel free to email us. But really, those are just a few tips, some things that you know, some of you need to think about. Hopefully, they can help you. But think about your health, think about your rest, your nutrition, and your rest especially. Clean that equipment up. Hopefully, you guys will stay healthy throughout the rest of the year and have a very good postseason. Good luck.